Hello, beautiful divine souls. It's been a little while. I haven't been able to get on here as regularly, and I'm hoping that will change this week. So let's dive in to do our reading for today. We're going to go ahead and set the intention that this reading is going to find those who need it, that are called to it, that have been seeking this information. I open myself up as a divine channel to bring through communications for the collective so that they can receive that aha moment and know that the divine is speaking directly to them through me, through these messages. All right, so let's clear the space, connect with the cards with a little light language, and then we will dive in. Te andia surya nambarahana nahare Pomaranana Suryare Araso Beira Sona. Okay, so I'm going to start out with the island time. I've been doing that a lot lately. So let's see what we're kind of given as the basic overall for today. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Got this one, soulmates. Soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract, okay. What's going on with this situation? Okay, coffin, endings, bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Okay, so we might have some soul contracts that are coming to an end. Okay, not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry. Okay, so we've got some people that are in a situation where I feel like what I'm getting is like it's coming to an end. We know that it's coming to an end, but there's some unresolved stuff that's connected to this. A lot of hurt feelings, a lot of it's almost like I'm seeing like cords attached. So it's almost like we're in this situation. We know it's no longer good for us. We've got this soul contract, but there's a lot of like energetic cords is what I'm seeing. So a lot of energetic cords with this person. It's making it very difficult to move forward. It's making it very difficult to release what's going on. So it's almost like what I'm seeing too is like these cords are attached in the body, but they're very much rooted in, and it's almost like I'm seeing a version of ourself inside, almost like holding on to those cords, like not wanting to let go of them. So there's an agreement within the body for this group that's like almost what I'm hearing is wanting to perpetuate this cycle. And here's the thing, that's okay. We always move through things with love and grace and compassion, but it's becoming aware, right? It's becoming aware that there's a part of us that almost feels, what I'm hearing is feels comforted by the way that the dynamic continues to play out. It feels familiar. So this is probably something connected to childhood trauma, right? Childhood experiences where we feel that we were in an experience where we were loved, even though our parent was either rejecting us or harming us in some way emotionally, but we associated that with love. So now we're doing that again in our adult relationships. So we're seeing this kind of playing out with this soulmates card. I'm definitely seeing more the soul contract. So there is a soul contract here with these people. Soul contracts are made before we incarnate. Okay, they're always designed for our expansion. This is why we incarnate here on this planet, is solely for expansion. We are part of the universe, this big macro organism that is always growing and expanding. So this is why we come here, so that we can be a part of that. And that requires contrast. Okay. So we make these contracts with other souls to play out different dynamics, ones that are designed to help us heal so that we can go through that expansion, so that we can become more expansive. So whatever's happening with this, there's a lot of that energy still stuck within the body is what I'm getting. It's like very, very stuck in there. Let me see if I can get some clarity here. So let me know if this is resonating, who this is resonating with. Again, readings are for everyone every day, right? So we ask and we get what's kind of coming up most for the collective. But if this is resonating with you, let me know in the comments. Okay, Three of Wands, reverse. Yeah, so Three of Wands, I usually take that card, kind of like Cliff Notes version. It's like you're moving in the right direction. And with it reverse, it's like we're not really meant to continue moving forward with this soulmate that we have this contract with. So things are definitely starting to pivot and move in an opposite direction. Knight of Swords coming in with this coffin. So the change is happening pretty quickly. I feel like there's something, what I'm getting is like something has been set in motion by the universe that is going to help propel these shifts and changes. I feel like there is new coming in, but there's a struggle with this because we're not really ready to free ourselves from the other with this not today energy. Here we go. There's still a lot of this like pent up, structured frustration and anger and hurt that's in the body. So this is what's kind of blocking this forward movement, like a fuzzy, for us. Okay, so Five of Pentacles with this not today. This is again like feeling, I've been left out in the cold. I was abandoned. This person has hurt me, in some way. So we're still feeling this, I'm hearing the word resentment. So we're feeling a lot of resentment towards this person. So again, just let me know who this is resonating with. If this is connecting with you, then this is for you. Okay, so now that we have kind of a general vibe of who this message is for, let's continue to get some feedback here. So we've got a soul contract that is coming to an end, trying to bring in a new beginning. New beginnings trying to come in pretty fast, but there's resistance because we're still feeling like we have been abandoned and left out in the cold. I do want to apologize. When I do these, I don't look ahead a lot because when I channel and receive stuff, I'm seeing stuff in my mind and I have to like look, I either look over to the side because I receive, I don't know why I always hear it from this side. So I'm like looking over here, or I just look down because I'm seeing things in my third eye and it's just easier than trying to stare at myself. Okay, so that's just a little bit on how that works for me. Okay, yeah, so relationships coming to an end. Nine of Pentacles, this always represents like the single kind of boss babe energy to me. Again, this could be a masculine too, but it's like entering into this single energy. So the relationship is ending. There is heartbreak, Three of Swords, but it's mending. It's reversed. So there's an energy of it healing, of it kind of moving into a new direction. I think that this is what we're being called to do for this group that's going through this. I really, really feel like this is calling us to like let go of this old hurt. Star card. So this is hope, sense of renewal, stars aligning. So there is something that's coming in. I keep like with that coffin card where it's talking about new beginnings. Like this is almost like giving us a sneak peek at what's on the other side of this kind of heartache. Okay, so we've got, you know, the Three of Swords reverse. It's a heartache card, but it's like on the other side, like once we're single and kind of in that vibe, in our own power, in that space, there's going to be this healing. This is like forgiveness. There's something like when we go through traumatic experiences, it's kind of like we get a nice dose of humble pie sometimes. I know I have in my past when I've gone through stuff. So it's kind of like, I'm feeling that energy. We're going to start kind of seeing things a little bit more clearly. Maybe even recognizing what I'm getting is recognizing how we also played a part. Now I get it. For some, that's probably like, really, like, this person really hurt me. I get that. But it's like, growing up, my dad used to say, that saying, it takes two to tango. When my sister, one of my sisters and I would like fight or something, it's always one of the other's fault, right? He's like, it takes two to tango. Like, you're both participating. So we all co-create together, right? And this is just something to have compassion for ourselves, that in a way we co-created together the situation. So it's like coming to terms with that, having this self-forgiveness, recognizing that this situation had a lot of purpose to it with the star card. It was really setting us up to prepare us for what is coming. That's something that is going to be better. Yeah, here's the Wheel of Fortune. We had soul contracts. So this is definitely a karmic situation. We could be dealing with like a karmic or false flame. But soul contract. So it was agreed upon, okay? Both parties agreed. And again, I know that sucks, but we have to look at that from a higher perspective and recognize that we came here to expand. So this is like, I refer to, there's one person that probably created the most trauma in my life, and I refer to them now as a soul friend. I don't want anything to do with them, but it's my dear soul friend, because the role that they played in my life really launched me forward and helped me find my own sense of direction and stepped me into my own purpose. So I recognize that we had that soul contract, but it's still like, thank you for that, but I'm good. Like, we don't need to have anything else to do with each other. Contract fulfilled. You are good to move on. So with this Three of Swords reversed energy, we have the Chariot, but it's reversed too. So what this is telling me is that there is this opportunity to move forward. There is an opportunity to move on, but it's not really being taken. There's something preventing it pertaining to our own heartache, but I feel like this energy has to do a lot with our own self-talk is what I'm getting. So like the way that we're speaking to ourselves. That's what's kind of preventing some forward movement. It's like these old beliefs that were placed onto us from this situation, okay? So there it goes. And again, that's okay. That's okay. All this is teaching us is it's just feedback, right? There's nothing right or wrong about our healing process. Never. It's a process, and we're all going to have our own unique way of needing to move through the energy. So all these, like when I enter into this space and tap into this energy, it's all there just for feedback. It's just to be able to kind of look and reevaluate. It's like, okay, where am I currently in this? And so this is just showing us, it's bringing it conscious and saying, hey, there is an opportunity for forward movement, but that has become kind of halted because of this need to forgive, this negative self-talk about our own worthiness, and this need to release some of the pain that we had gone through. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Like, that's healthy, that's normal. And it's just a reminder saying, hey, this is just where you are right now. This is just what's going on. So leaning in to that healing is going to be very helpful. So something I was saying earlier to one of my one-to-one clients is the sooner we can just lean into it instead of trying to ignore it, instead of trying to fight it, instead of trying to, distract it away, the sooner we just sit with it and lean in and acknowledge it, the faster it goes away. This is how we actually quantum leap. Instead of avoiding, which just makes it repeat cycles. It gets us stuck in a karmic loop, and we'll just play the same cycle with someone else. But if we take that feedback and we sit with it and say, okay, what is this really teaching me? What is the feedback here? Then we're able to move through it, and we're able to heal, and therefore move into a space of forward movement instead of staying on that hamster wheel. With the star card, I have the strength. So this is, I'm hearing inner strength, I'm getting chills from that. What I'm getting from this is like, they really, like, Spirit really wants you to believe, like really wants you to believe that there is hope, that there's something on the other side of this, like leaning into that truth, that this situation is, there's something on the other side. It's not like the end all be all. As much as it feels really hard now, like it always feels hard when we're in it, right? We're like in the storm. It's like, of course, it feels like chaos is all around us, but there's this loving communication that there is hope. There's something beautiful coming on the other side of this, but we are going to need to tap into that inner strength of knowing, trusting, believing, actually being able to be in that space. What I'm getting is that's going to help heal some of this Three of Swords reversed energy, some of that negative self-talk. It's like, it's almost set up that way so that you can work to heal through that. Or it's like having this strength of reminding yourself that we have something is coming on the other side. Okay, let's see, what else do you have for us for this group? I have to make sure my computer doesn't turn off because the light is attached to it. Okay, what else is going on with this group? Okay, Page of Swords, reversed. So this is kind of like an impulse card, like when we're kind of like impulsive about stuff. Ooh, okay, we got some jumpers. Okay, interesting. So I'm getting that there's been a cycle here. There's been a cycle of kind of jumping into relationships, not really taking the time to sit and heal, because I see this Page of Swords reversed, the Emperor reversed, which is like toxic masculine energy. And then I have the Queen of Cups reversed, which is like us as feminines being out of alignment with our true needs, our true connection with the divine. So there's been a history here of, what I'm getting is self-abandonment, like that Witch's Moon energy, right? That self-betrayal, self-abandonment, where we are seeking too much from external sources and it's making us ignore red flags. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. So it's like we're being really kind of impulsive, kind of jumping. We find someone where it's like, ooh, this feels kind of good. So we kind of jump right into that. And typically when we find ourselves in a situation like that, it is going to be with a toxic partner, because a healthy connection is going to take time to build. It's going to be cultivated. It's going to have two people who want to get to know each other, who want to make sure that things are aligned, who are going into this space in an abundant mindset is what I'm hearing, versus the scarcity, this like fear where it's like, oh, we better like lock this down and jump on this. This is a lot of energy too with people who tend to exhibit narcissistic behaviors, where that love bombing, where it's like, oh, you're the one, you're my twin flame, you're this, you're that, you know, those twin flame predators. And so it's kind of like, because we haven't learned to regulate our own nervous system, and because we have that, we're like prone to that self-abandonment and self-betrayal because we were programmed to that as children. So how often as a child can you go back and look at the times that you didn't want to do something, but you were forced to have to do it? Maybe you didn't want to hug that creepy uncle, but it was like, you need to hug him, make sure to hug him. You know, it's like forced to have to do this. So like you adopted that and started to recreate it in your own adult life through that self-betrayal and self-abandonment, instead of being like, I don't want to hug you, I'm good. So it's by doing that, it's like we get programmed into what feels familiar, which is almost like, no, I have to abandon myself and allow this like other toxic person to have some type of, I'm hearing dominion over us, which is really interesting. And then this is like completely disconnecting us from our Queen of Cups energy. So that's okay. This is Witch's Wound energy, y'all. So that's, if you're a masculine, it's a Warrior's Wound. That's okay. This is, I mean, that's what I focus on. This is like the biggest wounding that we inherit and that we're walking around with. Seven of Swords. Yep. That Page of Swords, that impulsiveness. Seven of Swords is the, like self-deceit, like lying to ourselves, right? So this is that ignoring the red flags. We do this. I've done it before too. I've done it in the past. There's no judgment here. This is not an opportunity to judge ourselves. This is an opportunity to have compassion and just become aware and observe and say, yep, okay, I see this. I can see this. Here, this one is 9 of Wands here. Okay, so this is interesting because with this Emperor reversed, there's this 9 of Wands energy, which is like persistence, and it's like a test of our like resilience. Like, dude seems like he's had better days, right? He's having a rough go here. So it's like, this is kind of mirroring back what I'm saying. It's like we've been attracting these lower vibrational partners that are also, you know, needing to do their own healing work, and they're just designed to reflect back to us what our own beliefs are. So this is a really helpful feedback, right? Because it's like, okay, if this is what I'm a vibrational match, because they're kind of matching my energy, like where am I needing to pivot? Where am I needing to shift? Where am I needing to heal? And so this is telling me that when it comes to the masculine, especially, like, it's like, don't give up on finding your happy ending. Like, it's out there. It's just, there needs to be some work done. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's that one. Oh gosh, I'm disappearing. Oh, here we go. Wow, yeah, look at this. 10 of Pentacles right here. And I was just saying, like, have faith, right? Continue with that process, like leaning into what is this teaching me? What is this showing me? Instead of getting super discouraged, because we'll do that, right? It's like this situation hurt, it sucked, it's frustrating, but the feedback is all designed for us to learn, not to be discouraged and give up. It's there for us to have, just like, you know, Thomas Edison, right? Isn't that who made the light bulb? It's like, a lot of them didn't work, right? And it wasn't that they didn't work to like make him be like, oh, I don't want to make this light bulb. It was like, this just doesn't work. And it's just feedback on what isn't working, right? So this is like where we are in this journey. And the invitation is to lean into that and move forward with it. Because we have this 10 of Pentacles, which is like abundant. It's almost like the 10 of Cups, where it's like happily ever after, super abundant. We have everything. We're living this like rich, grounded, beautiful life. So this is what we have coming, but we need to have this like persistence and standing with learning the lessons instead of allowing the lessons to kind of make us feel defeated. Okay. So I'm going to end this one here with that. And move over into the extended. I feel like in the extended, I want to get more information on that 10 of Pentacles energy and like what we need to do to really align with that. I mean, obviously it's pretty clear we need to heal the witch's wound. This is what my program Sacred Feminine is designed to do. It's to heal that and to step into the divine feminine energy. So if anyone is wanting to lean more intentionally into that and have some direction with it, that is designed for you. But I want to get more information here with like, what action steps do we need to take to do this? I'm also feeling like, I almost feel like for this group, there is already someone else that could be this divine partner that they've been wanting. But because of all of the chaos that's kind of going on, they're being overlooked in some way, or they're not being as valued or as appreciated as they could be. Is this what I'm getting? So I want to look a little bit more into that and get a feel for who that person might be. Okay, so if you want to join me for the extended, that is going to be in my VIP group for members of the collective. You can join that through the link in my bio or in the description if you're watching the replay on YouTube. I also wanted to announce that I just put together a beautiful, beautiful bundle for those who are on their Twin Flame Divine Union journey. It consists of 4 different things: the Manifest Your Mirror Soul Guide, the Road to Reunion Masterclass plus Activation, the Divine Feminine Subliminal Sleep Recording to help activate the Divine Feminine energy within us, and the Divine Love Guided Meditation. So that's all bundled in there together, and it's currently free. I'm giving that away for free so that you can start that journey and have more direction with that. Okay, so if you want to access that, it'll be linked in the bio and also in the description for YouTube. So that's, again, free. Snag it while it's still free. I don't know how long I'm going to leave that free, but it's a gift because I really want to see people being able to move more successfully through their journey. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. Stay tuned. I need to add that link. It's going to happen today. So if you go in there and don't find it, I will have it up and going later today. Okay. All right. I will see those who want to join me for the extended over inside the VIP group. And until then, hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. And thank you for allowing me to tap into your energy and serving you in this beautiful, special way. All right. Thank you. Bye.